got more people joining. I'm going to wait till a few more join in. Hope everybody's well this morning. Okay, so today I wanted to tell everybody a little bit about Art City. Miss Marion is our snowflake lady, and she does this project where you can do what's called copper tooling. I don't know if any of you have been to Miss Marion's room. She's our snowflakey lady. Anyway, she does a project called copper tooling, and it's where you etch into the copper, and then it makes this really kind of cool picture. Well, I do not have copper today, but I do have aluminum foil. So I thought what we do is we would make these little aluminum foil pendants that you can wear. So these are the ones that I made as the examples. All right, and then so what you're going to need today is you're going to need tape, you're going to need scissors, aluminum foil, a paintbrush, or something that has like a dull tip to it so that you can draw into your foil without cutting it, because you don't want to like cut it. Markers, they've either got to be Sharpie markers or alcohol markers, because what I found was the Crayola washable markers does not work. It doesn't sit on the aluminum foil like it's supposed to. And some yarn. And then that's what you're going to need. Okay. So to get started, let me move this stuff out of the way. You're going to take your styrofoam plate or your cardboard, whichever you have. And I had plate. I also had cardboard, but I want to try it with this because it's a little easier to kind of draw on with the plate. So you want to cut out however big you want your pendant or your piece of art to be. You don't even have to make it a pendant if you don't want to. You could just do a piece of art. But for today, I'm going to show you how to make the pendant. Oh, also, you'll also need something kind of sharp or pokey so you can poke a hole in your styrofoam to put your string and yarn through it. And for that, I have this, or a hole punch, whichever you prefer. All right, so I'm just going to put that aside. And then now I have this. Now the next step is I'm going to cut it to the shape I want. So I think I'm just going to do a little square today. Whatever shape. Alright, so cut your styrofoam. Kind of try to make it even. This isn't even, so I'm going to try to fix it there. Alright, put your scraps off to the side. Keep your area nice and clean. Okay, next step is to take your aluminum foil. And with the aluminum foil, you're going to wrap it around. Now, this is awfully thin. Maybe I might want to do a second one, so I think maybe I will. I just noticed that it's kind of thin. So I'm going to do two, so it's kind of squishy when you draw on it. And then I'll just tape those together. Cut this again. Right. Put that aside. Right, now I'm going to tape that. You don't have to. I want it to be a little bit squishier than what it was. Together. All right. Here. Okay. Good enough for me. All right. Now that I have that taped together, I'm going to take my aluminum foil, and you're going to want to do it the dull side, not the shiny side. So you want the dull side on the outside and the shiny side on the inside, because if you do the shiny side on the outside, then you don't see your markers as well. Well, that's what I found when I was trying it. So now I'm going to just kind of eyeball it and see. Also, did you know that when you use scissors on aluminum foil, it helps to sharpen your scissors? Try not to crease your foil, because you want as few creases as possible, because you're going to be drawing. Scratching into it, kind of. All right, so then you're going to fold this over. And then tape that to the styrofoam. And then you're going to fold it over again. And then you're going to tape that. And then when you get to this part, just so it's not weird when you fold it, you want to fold it like when you're folding a gift. So you're going to fold once. Well, this is a little long, so I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. Here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold the corners like this. And I'll show you how I did that. I'll put it up to the camera for you. So you're going to fold the corners like that. And then you're going to fold that over and tape it. That's just so it makes your styrofoam or your cardboard, you know, stay in place. And same to the other side. Fold the corners down. Like this. And then fold it over. You're going to keep all the folds on the same side. That way your tape isn't showing when you wear your pendants. All right. Now I've got a nice little square package. Next step is to take your paintbrush or your not super sharp end of whatever, and you're going to draw into your foil. You don't want to push too hard, but you don't want to push too light, right? I think for this one, I'm going to do like an abstract looking thing. So I'm just going to start drawing some lines, and then I'll show you how I did it so you can see. Make the lines kind of thick. See how I did that? And then just continue. Just keep going. Right. So I kind of wanted to make this look kind of like a mosaic type of thing. Right. Just going to draw, and I'll show you what I have. It doesn't look like much, but it will. All right. All right. Now, this is really starting to get somewhere now. Okay. And once you have that drawn on, you can fill some of the little whatever it is you drew with little scratch marks. So you can push some of them in and some not. You want to give it some depth. So some of these I'm going to push in, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It's kind of like you're coloring it in, but not with crayons. You're just using the end of a brush or whatever. Okay. And then I'll show you. Like that. See how I did that? How some of them look like they are pushed in? So it's raised. Okay, that's what you want. You want some of them to be raised. Right. And then once you have your raised edges, your raised areas there, then you're going to take your markers that you have and you're going to start coloring what you drew, okay? So I don't know what colors to do, but let's see. I'm going to, the darker colors work better for some reason. If you get the darker colors, they kind of work a little better. All right. So let's see. Maybe I'll do a dark purple, because that kind of shows up. And then I'm just going to start coloring, and that's what you want to do. You want to start coloring whatever it is you drew. Here. Okay. thanks. This is what we're making. We're doing these pendants today. You can also do it not pendants and just make like a big piece of art with it if you wanted. All right. And then a different color. Maybe I'll try a hot pink. Excuse me. And then another color. See this? Get a different color. And these turn out really cute. I tried to do a big piece of it, like a big piece of art, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. I think maybe because I didn't plan, pardon me, I didn't plan it out ahead of time. If I would have planned out what I was going to draw instead of just drawing, and maybe it would turn out a little better for me. But this has turned out good. Some green in there. And I'm trying to color just the areas that I marked on, or made darker, I should say. Let's do a red. Okay. These are a lot of fun. I think kids will really like to do this project. Because it's aluminum foil. Aluminum foil is fun for projects. I wish I would have had the copper. That would have been awesome if everybody would have had copper. Okay, let's do some blue. And then once we got that, then I'll show you how to put the hole in. This is kind of a quick project. It goes pretty quick. It doesn't take too long to do it. It depends on how in depth you want to get. This little mosaic one though, this is really cute. We have lots of mosaics in the museum. All right, and then let's see. Let's do a yellow. Let's see. Maybe I'll put that yellow right there next to that. Oh, see, you gotta be careful, because if you're not careful, you'll dig into the foil and you'll cut your foil. There we go. All right, this is what I have so far. And do you see how I'm leaving like spaces in between what I've done? And that's just so it stands out a lot more and it pops. So I really like that yellow. The lighter colors, I just have problems with the lighter colors, but I'm going to try. And I'll show you what I mean by that. The lighter, I mean, they show, but not how it's not the result that I would want, but it's all right. I mean, see that light color? It's okay. It shows up a little bit. We could have done a mosaic fish, because we have lots of those on the floor in the museum. Okay, and then I'll do a light purple. Yeah, this one's not going to show. It's too light. I think this one's not going to show. All right, I need a different one. There we go, a little lighter pink than what I had before. Oh, this is looking so cool. When you all are finished, could you post your pictures of yours in the comments of this video? Because I would love to see what they turned out like. All right, and now I have like 3 more to do, and then we can do the holes. And I'll show you how to do those. Oops. Gotta be easy with it. I just poked another hole where I shouldn't have. Okay. Is it the same color? That looks like the same color. I'll put the same color on several of them. Why not? Sure, why not? All right. Now that I've got those done, oh, that turned out so cool. Now I really don't want to poke a hole in it. I'm going to, but I don't really want to. I think it looks cute the way it is. All right, so the next thing is to poke the hole in it. So you're going to need like a hole punch. You know, this is so thin that I could probably use a hole punch in it instead of this. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do a hole punch instead because it'll work better. And now where you got to decide where you want it. So how do I think I'm going to put it here in the blue. And then I'm just going to punch the hole and hopefully that works. Oh, it worked. See that? Okay, now that I punched the hole, I'm going to take some yarn or string, whatever you have. You could probably even use a chain if you wanted to. If you had one, you wanted to wear it. All right, then once you have your yarn, this is how you're going to do this. You're going to take your yarn and you're going to fold it in half like that. And then what happens is you're able to take this little loop and shove it through the hole that you just punched, right? So to do that, you want to get it started, kind of put it up in there, and then take the end of your paintbrush or something that you could poke and poke that in. Can you see that? Poke it in. There we go. And then just pull it. Now when you have this little loop right here, all right, you can take this string right here and you can, okay, so your loop, take your fingers like this in the loop, okay? And then you're going to take these two strings and you're going to grab them. And then you're going to pull it through that loop. And then look what happens. And then that's so cute. And then to make a knot, the way you make a knot is you just take your string and you wrap it around your finger. Okay, now you have that loop. Then you pull it off and you've got that loop. And then you take your two little strings and push it through. See, until they're on the other side, and then pull. A lot of people at the museum, when they're trying to do knots and stuff like that, they always try to tie it, you know, like you tie your shoes, and it's not necessary. You can do it like this. It works just as good, and it's so much easier to do it that way. And then this is what we have. I wonder if it'll fit around my head. Nope, it won't fit around my head, but that's okay. It's still a cute little example. So there's my little mosaic necklace with aluminum foil and markers. Remember, you'll need like Sharpie marker or alcohol marker. You can't use washable marker because it'll come right off. It just washes right off if you're not careful. You get it all over you. So yeah, so these are the little mosaic pendants that we did. Maybe I'll do another one since it was such a short time. I'll do another one so everybody can see again. So I'm going to take this. I think maybe this time I'll do like a diamond shape pattern. Why not? All right. So I have my diamond. I cut my little diamond out. And then I'm going to wrap some aluminum foil around it. So cut the shape you want, or cut some aluminum foil. And just like I said, if you cut aluminum foil, it will sharpen your scissors. And then dull side up, not shiny side, dull side. So dull side up. And then you just want to kind of fold it over. I think I have too big of a sheet. All right. Fold it over once, and then I'm going to tape it. Just tape it and then fold it again, except if you're doing the diamond, you're going to just keep folding to the shape of, to the diamond. So you just keep folding until you feel it. All right, and then tape it to itself, right? And then you'll fold it again. There we go. I could technically do a diamond pattern on this. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? All right, there's that. All right, now I've got that diamond pattern. I want to tape it all up. you have any extra, just kind of try to tear it off. It's overhanging, so I need to tear it. Right. For those of you just joining, we are making these, it's kind of like copper tooling, where you could take a piece of copper and you carve into it, but since I don't have copper, and probably most of you don't either, we can do it with aluminum foil. Aluminum foil and a styrofoam plate or cardboard if you have cardboard, and then you do what I'm doing now, which is tape it on, and then you draw into it. So now that I got this already taped and it's in the shape of a diamond, I'm going to draw on it again. So this time, I don't know what to do. Oops, there we go. I'll just try to draw the diamond. Why not? Okay. I'm not the greatest at making diamonds, but it's all right. So this is what I got. Kind of hard to see with the light shining on it, isn't it? All right, and then you're just gonna color it again. So for this one, I think I'll do the light blue and maybe some pink or some lavender. Well, lavender won't really show, but color some in. All right, and then do some pink and some blue. So all the ones that I colored, that I just scraped, I will color in with the pink, and all the ones that I didn't, I will color in with the blue. All right. This was a fun project. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. I hope you all had fun. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, we're glad you could join us. Okay. And now that I have that all nice and colored in, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to punch my hole in it. And I'll show you what I drew, what I colored in. So this is my diamond shape that I did. And then I'm going to take a hole punch and I'm going to punch another hole. So now I have like 4 examples of things you can make. And then I'm going to poke a hole right here. More string. It looks like I have a connection issue again. Okay, and then you're going to poke it in with a pokey tool of some sort. All right. And then, like I said, take your loop like this and take the other string and pull it through. And then, like I said, to tie, wrap it around your finger, pull it off your finger, and then take those 2 strings and wrap it around and in. Super easy. Now it's a knot. Wonder if this one will fit on me. Let's find out. Probably not. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, so look. So that's what I made. I made a little diamond pendant out of foil and styrofoam plates. All right, well, thank you all for joining us today, and I hope that you come back tomorrow at 11 o'clock when I'll be doing another something fun. And if you want any information on City Museum, you can go to citymuseum.org and also follow us on our Facebook page, City Museum St. Louis. Thanks. Come back and see me tomorrow.